want to talk about change. And when I say change, I'm not talking about Black Lives Matter. I'm not talking about, black on black crime. I'm talking about human. I'm talking about global change. And global change, things need to be eradicated on all aspects when it comes to the way we handle our relationships, the way we handle our education, the way the lending practices of the world, credit problems that we have. It's a lot of two-sided, and we could keep saying that, well, it's just the way it is, and what can I do? One person can make a small fraction, but if we all stand together, we can make those big fractions. And we all have to be able to stand together in order to get what it is that we need. That's how every change came. Every change that we've ever had in history came when enough people said that it needed to change. And somebody would be like, okay, they hear it and then they change it. Well, it's that time again. It's time for spring cleaning. So I say to my black people, get out there and get your babies off of those streets. Mothers, clean yourselves up. Be the women and the goddesses that you are supposed to be. Take care of your home. Take care of your children. Make sure they go to school. Be there and teach them. Tell them when they're doing right. Tell them when they're doing wrong. Reprimand them. Fathers, stop leaving your children. Stop running away from home. Grow a set. And take care of your responsibility. Your role is head. So act like it. Get out there, get a job, stop being lazy. Stop throwing it all on the mother. Stop leaving your kingdom unprotected. Stop doing that. Everybody's raising a kingdom. And as our kingdom, when everybody's raising their kingdom, we're raising a nation. And that's where our strength is. So if everybody is doing their part, that's how we have a great nation. So get on top of your kingdom, because there's a lot of broken kingdoms and a lot of abandoned lots. It's just like how back in the civil rights movement, when they burnt down a lot of places, that's how our culture is. We have too many holes, too many vacant lots, too many fatherless homes, too many guys out here with too many baby mamas and too many children. That's just as bad as having too many kids that you can't take care of. I don't like that, because that's not fair to the children. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to the mother. It's just not fair, because when you have that many, somebody's always going to slip through the hole, because you cannot take care of that many kids. You can't give them the spiritual, you can't give them the physical, you can't give them the emotional, especially that emotional, because you're tired. Because the more kids you have, the harder you have to work, if you even decide to work. And that's another problem. It's just a lot. All of that stuff needs to be cleaned up. When I want to talk to my white America and the Asians and the Hispanics, we're going to have to speak up. We cannot sit up here and continue to act like nothing's happening. And that is the problem. Everybody's acting like, well, what can I do? Well, if we all keep saying something, if we all keep demanding change happens. If we all keep saying, hey, that's not right, change will happen. We cannot sit up here and continue to watch people get racially profiled in public, racially profiled at work, and we sit there and we don't do anything because we're going to exercise our white privilege, or if we're around other Hispanics, our Hispanic privilege. We can't do that, because we're all here together. We're not here, and we're not here by ourselves. This isn't black world. This isn't white world. We're all in this one planet together. And I don't know why we keep acting like we're all so different. We're not different. We're all the same. We just have different hues, and that's it. Different hues. And I just don't get it. Why are we so stuck? We've advanced ourselves and warfare. We can advance ourselves with technology. We can advance ourselves with education, infrastructure, money, technology. But for some daggone reason, we have never evolved past our color differences. We're not aliens. This is like, we keep acting like we're from different planets. We're all from the same freaking planet. But we all keep coming out here acting like we're all coming from somewhere else. Okay, so what happens? Okay, what happens if there are such things as aliens? You think that alien is going to sit up there and say, hey, we only want the white people? What if their commodity that they need is our blood? There's no difference in our blood. What, is that going to be enough to band us all together? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? We got to see. But it's just crazy, how that, we've evolved and in every aspect of our lives except this. And that, for the life of me, it's just baffling. I don't get it. I don't get how we're still stuck in like 300, we're still 300 years behind when it comes to learning to deal with black skin, white skin, Latino skin, Indian skin, red hair, white. I mean, what happens? Okay, well, we get rid of all the blacks. Then what? We come after the Hispanics. Then we come after the Chinese. What? Then, okay, we got all white America. Then what? Oh, we don't want the ones with brown hair now. Oh, well, now we just only have our blondes and blues. Oh, well, you got green eyes now. So we don't like people with blonde hair and green eyes. Get out of here with that bull. That is just the craziest thing that I've heard in my life. I just don't. It's just sickening and it's saddening that people are still stuck on something as minor as color. How we don't see each other as human. We see each other as color. Oh, your skin is dark, so you're bad. Fuck out of here. That doesn't make you bad, your skin color. What makes you bad is the person you are inside of here, because on the inside of this, we're all the same person, and you can keep acting like you all don't get that. You all get that. So I don't understand what the problem is. I don't understand why is it that a lot of people out here can't get to the simple fact that what makes a person bad is not what's going on the outside of their skin. It's what's going on inside their heart. It's what's going on inside their mind. That's what makes you a bad person. So to sit up there and charge a person more money because they're black, to charge a person twice the mortgage, the rental, security deposits because you're black, to not put the money in black neighborhoods because they're just going to tear it all up. That's just, if we have the same resources that they put in other neighborhoods, it will not get messed up. And I know that because I've lived in neighborhoods where we work together. Every block, it all goes by the person. And I know that because I've been experimenting with this crap for 20 years. Every block I moved on, I sat up there and I set the tone. And every block that I lived on changed. And I would go out there and put up my decorations. Everybody will put up their decoration. I get out there and do my yard. They would get out there and do their yard. I had the kids that would sit up there throwing their beer bottles and Hennessy bottles all in my yard. And then after a while, they got to see I was trying to help make their neighborhood better. So then they would tell the other kids, hey, don't put stuff in her yard because she's trying to make our neighborhood better. When you teach them to have care for their environment, then other people will start caring. But if nobody is caring, then nobody's going to give a care. And that's why I say it's all right here, and that's what has to change.